Okay guys, we're back. We've got the small block Chevy 350 build. We're doing the MSD distributor. If you watched the firing order sequence earlier, that's great. Here's what we've got. We've got our timing mark on 0. We've got our number 1 cylinder on compression stroke. We've got the old distributor out. We've put the break-in lubricant on there. I've gone ahead and slipped the distributor in. Here's the cap, and when you have the thing in and everything's situated right, wherever that rotor points is where the spark's going to be coming out. So on this one, it's going to be right here. So what I'm going to do is start off with number 1 and go straight to our number 1 cylinder right there. Thing will be guaranteed to fire up every single time, no matter what. And then the rotation will be number 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, and 2. And what that looks like for you guys right now is if I were to pull this out and take the distributor all the way out, that's the position it would be in when you drop it back in. So just get it in here, drop it in nice and smooth, and when it finds the gear, that's actually what's going to line everything up. Oh, look at that, dropped right in. So we're pointing right here, which is basically toward the front of our motor, close to the number 1 cylinder. So the adjustability that you have when you turn the housing is this doesn't ever change. So this wants to send the spark out right here according to the gear. But if you want it to be later, that's where you retard the timing this way. So when the tower moves around on the plug, it actually has to rotate further to get the spark. When you do your advancing, you're moving the actual housing this way. And remember that rotor never moves. That's why the timing adjustment is made. So when the cap is on here, it's going to look something like that. So if I just go to start the car right now, and I put the spark plug wire on right here, and it ends up being a little retarded or a little advanced, that's going to be a simple adjustment by moving the distributor that way so the spark comes in later, or it comes in earlier. But you can kind of see what that looks like now and what's happening inside, because again, the rotor's never moving when we turn the housing. So this is going to stay stationary. This is the piece that's going to be moving, and that's basically dictating when the spark is going to come in, earlier or later. So after you get it set up, this is called your initial timing, I believe. You put that cap on, and some people don't like to lose their spot, so they'll mark this number 1. That way when they pull it off later, they never have to know where it is when it bolts on. So that's number 1 cylinder, and when we hook this thing up, I'm going to make sure I hook number 1 up to the number 1 cylinder, and then follow the firing order, the 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2 we discussed earlier in another one of the videos. And your car will definitely start every single time. If it doesn't, you've got a fuel problem or something else. But this is how to get the firing order sequence and your timing right after you find top dead center. Hope you found this helpful, and we will make some more videos of this thing firing up and running a little bit later. We're going to install the rev limiter and the coil on it, and then we'll eventually get to the Holley 750 Dominator double pumper dual feed inlet carb that we're going to put on this little small block 350 that's in this 68 El Camino. Stick around if you guys want to see some more of the videos later, and we'll actually get out and go do some burnouts on this thing. Alright, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe so you can make sure you see all the upcoming videos. They may benefit you. If you found this one useful, give it a big like. Alright, thank you. We'll talk to you later. See you on the next video.